Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my Let's Play of Mass Effect 1 Legendary Edition here with Bella Shepard. What we got on today's menu is pretty straightforward. We're just going to be heading to, well, first thing first, we'll be speaking with Admiral Hackett about Major Kyle closing that little side mission out. And then after that, we're heading to Feros to take on the main mission. Um, I am anticipating that Feros probably will take two videos, but we shall see how that goes, how it plays out. Let's get to it.
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Admiral Hackett here, Commander. Your helmsman just forwarded your report on Major Kyle. We sent in a team as you instructed. Kyle's followers have disbanded, and the Major surrendered to us without incident. We'll make sure he gets the help he needs. To be honest, Shepard, I thought this thing was going to end in a bloodbath. I don't know how you did it, but you saved a lot of lives. Congratulations.
I mean, get the help he needs, sure, but hopefully there's consequences too for the murder of two Alliance officers. Didn't make mention of that, but hopefully. You have this is a mission. I believe that entails the Arachni, and that they open up right after you do Novaria. So we will be taking that on, but that will come after we're done with Feros, because Feros is next on the menu. We do have this one. I'm not sure what that is, and we have there in Attican Beta. Not sure what that one is, but we will be tackling those at one point. So after Feros, we'll be knocking those out. I'm sure. I think we'll pick up a couple side missions while on Feros, so we'll be knocking those out as well. And after that, of course, we head to Vermeer and are heading towards the end game. Can't believe it. It's all going pretty fast, ain't it? Alright. But yeah, I'll see those later. Where the heck is Feros? Go. Anomaly. Yeah, it's not showing on the map. Am I missing something here, guys? I'm gonna have to just open up my. What the heck is Feros? Back in Feros. Is it located? Zeus Hope. Okay. Where the heck is Feros? Novaria. I'm taking. It's probably where one of these things is, and it's just blocking it out. Let's just go here. Ming. Beta. Yeah. Okay, so we have an anomaly there that we need to be taken care of, but that will be later. We're heading to Theseus. Theseus, the one about the ship. Not about the ship being replaced bit by bit over time, and then is it still the ship of Theseus? Is that it? I could be very wrong on that, but it sounds right to me. Protein data disk recovered. That one. Yes, that is kind of what I meant too about the that mod's really nice about showing you where missions are and what galaxy and whatnot, but it's a shame it doesn't list all that are within there, because it you just seeing it kind of threw me for a loop there. Would have been nice to set anomaly, and then below or above it says Feros, and then below it saying anomaly. Anyway, let's head to Feros. Hold it down, Presley. We do the same Joker. I think I will be taking off one. Lots of guess. That means tally. Second of all, we're gonna be dealing with the what's it called? The Thorian. Oh, it's creepers. I need shotgun specialists. Take my two shotgunners. Yeah, see,
Equalizing
Tally's hype. She's
interior
already
pressure
bouncing.
with exterior atmosphere.
She's got that pent up energy ready to
Logged.
go.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Off my helmet for now. How's my Paragon looking there? Not bad. There is a very hard check here on Feros with oh boy, I don't remember his name, but he was a real corporate shield guy down there with Elizabeth's mom, kind of underneath there in the taking shelter from the Geth attack, and he's one of the hardest checks in this game. I don't think it's necessarily due on your full amount of renegade points or charm points. I think it does have more to do with, or rather, I shouldn't say take it back. It has a lot to do with your charm points and your intimidation points, one of those, but not necessarily your renegade paragon points. Now, beyond that, besides having full maxed out charm, I also have that mod that does basically take into effect both paragon and renegade points that I have there in the spectrum that's showing virtually full of paragon and a little less than a third, maybe a quarter, I don't know, of just 3 bars and a little bit of renegade. That together pretty much like a full bar anyway, so we won't have an issue, I don't think. But yeah, he's one of the hardest checks to get, though. For whatever reason, they put so much on that one. All right, guys, let's see this guy get blowed up.
We saw your ship. Dan wants to speak with you immediately.
Wait, who?
Who's Fidan?
He's our leader. He needs your help to prepare for the Geth. They're making another push. Please, up the stairs past the freighter.
You sound just like Leroy Jenkins, and you died just like Leroy Jenkins. And it sounded like the same actor. I'm sure that it is, but got him. Yeah, he got blowed the hell up. Oops, rocket. All right. Yep. One sec, my dog barked. Alright, sorry about that. I think my sister just arrived. So, yeah, I got Miss Bella, our dog, barking. Not Bella, our protagonist here. Bella Shepherd ain't barking, not yet. Oh. I think if you, I don't know if this is the mod that did it or the Legendary Edition, but I think that if you've already gotten kind of your introduction to these guys already, you don't any longer get that introduction little clip here. I believe. Because I know often you would see that clip here. Hoppers.
Head to the tunnels. Make sure they're secure. But what if I find Geth there? Are you saying you won't go? No, I'll go.
Yeah, you don't sound so confident. Don't worry, I think I'll be looking into that for you.
Those Geth are bloody dangerous.
Yes, they are.
Glad to see some soldiers. Our numbers are getting thin.
I'm kinda here to help.
Ready?
We must stand firm, or they'll overtake us.
Die of thirst, the Geth will surely kill us all.
Indeed.
How is a woman supposed to think with guns going
Nope, not looking so hot there. Solarian businessman here.
I fear the Geth will kill us all.
Oh, you all are far too pessimistic. Yeah, got another one not doing so hot here. Is that something new here? I don't recall that vehicle being here. Is there anything new back and around this way? Maybe I've just never explored that, but I don't recall that vehicle being there. Like that, she was always working on. I thought it was like part of the ship or the crane or something. I never actually really paid attention to what she's working on, other than she's working on that console there. No, all these times I've played it, I've not really paid attention to that.
But I don't know how to use a gun.
Beat them with the end of it if you have to.
They're coming. They just keep on coming.
Sorry,
Stop the Geth.
I'm on it.
The Geth can't be allowed into the heart of the colony.
No, they can't be. We'll definitely be looking to stop the guest. Alright. I don't think we can get too much out of people until we speak to Fidan, but we'll see.
The Geth are mounting another attack.
Indeed they are. Might be leading to a little side mission. Let's take a look. Alright, Voyager Cluster Amazon system. So yep, got us another side mission for later.
There, dear. You'll get through this. Just relax.
My headaches are getting better. I just have to stop thinking about the past.
That's all.
Hello, Off-Worlder. I'm glad that we aren't totally forgotten by the rest of the galaxy.
Dear, please try to rest. You're not ready to speak.
So Dina.
What they should know... I mean, they are very important. Yes. That's better.
I do like when the first time you play this and you'll get kind of people, everyone will be referring you to speak to our leader, Fidan. Everyone's Fidan. And kind of get the impression like, is this a cult? What is going on? Something feels off about this place. But of course we know they're all being conditioned with pain to do what the Thorian basically wants. What's wrong?
Is there anything I can do for you?
I'm fine. I just need to try to think clearly. It's just a lingering pain from the last attack. I'll be fine.
I see no major injury, but something must be causing her pain.
Please, just let her rest. She just needs rest.
Yep. What about, we speak further with you, Adina?
The Geth just keep coming.
Yep. I don't think we will be able to speak with them later a bit more. I'm not sure, but I think. Codex entry. Let me get a save because shit hits the fan once we start speaking to Fidan, his grouchy second in command there with them. I mean, hard to blame her. You're under constant attack here.
Oh, Commander. I'm glad they finally sent somebody to help us.
You're a bit late, aren't you?
Arcelia. Sorry, Commander. Everyone's on edge since...
Watch out! We've got Geth in the tower!
Protect the heart of the colony!
Yeah, that comment's always interesting now in retrospect, ain't it? Protect the heart of the con. It doesn't mean protect the people. you can't save these people no matter what. Like they die no matter what. They're already disappeared, but yeah, you can't save them, unfortunately. Alright.
Think we got him, Commander.
Oh, we did, but there's more to come right in here, Tally. Oops, I accidentally hit the save button a couple times. Alright.
I smell trouble.
You see it? Oh boy. Can't move, need to get into cover. Thank you very much. Ooh. Oh boy. Is there further cover I can take? I mean, did I miss him on pretty much every shot? There we go. Finally. Oh, sorry, Rick. Man. I come at you thick and heavy there.
The Geth will be back. Update Fidan, but don't take long. We should roll out the vehicle and find where the Geth are bunkered.
Ellie, why are you using an assault rifle? Oh, for heaven's sake. Alright. I do have a mod that, and you can use assault rifle and it's fine for now, but once we're done with the Orion, I do want to put them on shotgun. It basically only allows your teammates and you, I think you can pretty much equip whatever weapon you like, but well, good in, well, other than the ones you're trained in, but for your teammates, it only allows them to arm themselves with the stuff that, that they're typically allowed to use. And I really like it. It's streamlined weapons or something like that it's called, and it's a fantastic mod, but I was getting some instability with it. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I really like it, and it stops them from, like Talia's doing there, using a weapon that she's not even trained in. But if I weren't doing an LP, what I will typically do is I would continue on and just go take care of all the side missions ahead of time, and then you just come back and check in with everybody and pretty much just get paid and get it done like that. But I'll do things proper here in the Let's Play. Shep doesn't know about any of that. Alright. Save. To Fidan over here. I didn't speak to any of these folks yet, so let's see what they're saying.
Maybe I can get some sleep now.
Yeah, hopefully.
We came here to build something, but the Geth are destroying everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize just how tired I was until the fighting stopped.
Sounds like Gianna Parsini again. Got her spirit cousin over here. Alright. We are back. You guys can... Well, I mean, she looks relaxed. You're still ready to go.
The tower's secure. Thanks to you, Commander.
I'm very happy to help.
I'm just glad your colony's safe.
I appreciate your concern and your efforts against the...
They may have been slowed, but they'll be back. They always come back.
Yep, I do. And I gotta tell them don't worry, because I mean, obviously they got plenty to worry about, but yeah. Give me details.
Tell me what the Geth want. Why are they attacking you?
If you want answers, go ask them yourselves.
We don't know what they're after. They came, they attacked us, that's all we know. Their main base is at the Exogeny headquarters. A good place to start looking if you want answers.
Exogeny?
What's Exogeny?
It's the company most of us work for before the attacks. They fund this colony.
The Skyway leads directly to ExoGeni headquarters. You can't miss it.
Of course, there's an army of Geth between here and there.
No, yep, we're well prepared.
I didn't expect this would be easy.
Then maybe I can get this colony operational again.
Tell me about this colony.
Tell me about your
Excuse me.
colony.
Life is hard and often brutal, even without our current problems. Colonial affairs back on Earth told us we'd be beneath the notice of any raiders. I guess they weren't counting on the Geth. But, despite everything, there's something tranquil about this place, unlike anything I've experienced before.
At least there was. Alright, well, I'll ask you about how to get it back operational here in just a sec. Let's ask you about the Geth base.
What can you tell me about the defenses the Geth have set up?
I don't have any details, but I'll wager it's a lot more fortified than the command post.
They landed at least one Geth ship at ExoGeni, and I've seen large walking tanks on the Skyway. Expect a hard fight.
Alright, can you tell me more about this company, ExoGeni?
What else can you tell me about ExoGeni?
ExoGeni funded this colony. Without them, we wouldn't be stuck here.
They specialize in colonization. In return for bankrolling the colony, we work for them. Their main goal is the retrieval of valuable artifacts or resources.
Except there isn't anything here. Or if there is, we didn't find it.
Artifacts? What type of artifacts?
I wonder if that's what the Geth are looking for.
Perhaps. As she said, we never found anything of value.
Of course, the Geth could know something we don't.
Yep, I'd wager that's the case. Alright, how do we get this operational?
What do you need done to get this place back on its feet?
We need those Geth destroyed.
Arcelia's right. There are still Geth in the tunnels. We also have more mundane problems like food, water, and power. I'm not sure where we stand on those matters. You should talk to the people overseeing them.
Tell me about this food shortage.
You mentioned something about a food shortage.
Davin Reynolds is tasked with securing food for the immediate future. If you can assist, please speak with him.
Alright, and what are the power?
What's wrong with the colony's power supply?
May O'Connell is working on our power problems. She'd know more about it than I do.
And your water shortage?
Is there anything I can do to solve your water shortage?
Maka Doyle has been assigned to that particular issue. If you have any insight to offer, please speak with her.
And the Geth in the tunnels?
Do you have information about Geth in the lower tunnels?
Nothing new. They're in the tunnel somewhere, likely guarding a transmitter to coordinate attacks. It's not a critical threat right now, but getting rid of that transmitter will help us defend against further attacks.
I think we're done, but let's go.
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Feros in general.
Of course, Commander.
Yep, we're good.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
Alright. Speak to... Well, we'll speak to Udina right here first, see if got anything further to say.
You'll have to forgive my wife. Calantha's not in her right mind. She just needs to relax and accept what's happened.
Can you tell me about this colony?
Tell me about the colony.
I can't tell you much about that. You'd best ask Fidan if you really must know.
Why is that?
Why can't you tell me? I just want to know about the colony.
Fidan is our leader. Who better to answer questions about the colony?
Yeah, see, when they start doing this, first time you're playing, you're getting the cult vibe out of these folks. I can tell them about Feros itself.
Do you know anything about this planet?
Just what I was told by Colonial Affairs. It's a little different from what they claimed. It's not all bad, though. When the Geth are gone, we'll have a chance to create something even more spectacular than before.
Mm-hmm. By the way, besides Udina, he also is the voice of the cook in Mass Effect 2. What about your wife's condition?
What happened to your wife?
The constant attacks have strained us all. She'll adapt. We all have.
Anything I can do?
Is there anything I can do for her?
No, she just needs time. Time to absorb everything. We'll be fine.
Mm-hmm. See about what kind of personal question Shepard thinks she's going to be asking here.
What do you do for the colony?
I'm a medic. Or I am since the doctor died. I've tried my best since she was killed.
I have
Oh
to go.
dear.
Please do what you can to stop the attacks.
I'm working on it, bud. All right, let's see about the. I think this is for the food supply.
You're the one who repelled that last wave. They'll
Yep.
be back. And if the Geth don't kill us, we'll die of hunger soon enough.
Are you doing anything to remedy the situation?
I need to boost rations with Varen meat, but it's too dangerous. The Alpha Varen, he's huge and he's mad. Rabid meat. Totally uncontrollable. I can't do anything until he's dead.
I can fly some supplies in for you.
I have a ship. I could bring in supplies from off-world.
I'd rather you concentrated on the Geth. Food won't help us if they breach our defenses.
And what can you tell me about this colony?
Tell me about Zeus Hope.
The colony is growing. Or it was. But you should speak with Fidan. He is our leader.
Again, people like don't want to speak for themselves. Although maybe that is, of course, the Thorian kind of pushing them towards someone who is probably said this will be our leader. Basically, this will be the guy that you all need to listen to. Yeah, you tell me.
Why should I speak with Fidan? Why can't you tell me?
I don't want to talk about that right now. Speak with Fidan.
Alright. Hunting Varen?
Tell me about hunting Varen.
Hunting them is impossible while fending off the Geth. On the positive side, they'll attack anything, even those damn synthetics. The big Alpha Varen is the real problem. He's mad, erratic, completely unpredictable.
Personal question again?
Tell me about yourself.
What's to tell? I came here with my wife Greta, looking for adventure, a new life together. This isn't exactly what we signed up for. Of course, it would be much better without the Geth. We were really starting to enjoy the colony before they came.
How dare you? Okay.
I have to go.
So long.
Okay. Out we go. We'll speak to... If I remember right, it's going to be Jennifer Hale. Speaking to Jennifer Hale.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Well, if I gave you some cells from Normandy.
Would it help if I brought in some power cells from the Normandy? We can certainly spare a few.
Your top-of-the-line ship doesn't use the same parts as the old generator we've got. The cells just aren't compatible.
I'll see what I can do.
If I find anything while I'm looking around, I'll send it your way.
Thank you, Commander. I appreciate it.
And right here for the water supply, I think, is what it is.
I'm sorry,
This is, of
but I
course.
can't stop to talk. I have to deal with the water shortage.
Sure, what's wrong?
Is there anything I can do?
The utilities building was one of the first to fall under Geth control. Find the mains and turn them back on. Until then, this colony is dry.
You do it. I can fly water in.
I have a ship fueled and ready to go. I could bring water in.
Unless you plan to make a trip every few days, that wouldn't really solve our problem.
Yeah.
We need to be self-sufficient.
Yep, definitely got to fix the root of the problem here. All right, what about the colony itself? Can you tell me?
Tell me about the colony.
We are a small group, part of a larger colony, before the Geth attacked. You should speak to Fidan. It's his responsibility. He knows the colony best.
Yep. All right, what about Feros?
What do you know about this planet?
I am not the one to ask about that. Ask Fidan or one of the others.
Yep. Personal questions again.
Tell me about yourself.
I'd rather not. This is not the time or the place. Please, help us or don't. Otherwise, leave me to my work.
All right, I'm on it.
I have to go.
I wish you luck.
All right. To this gentleman, see if he has any type of license.
Commander, I was told to make my supplies available to you if you wish.
Well, first, we'll ask you a few questions. What can you tell me about this colony?
What can you tell me about Zeus Hope?
A fascinating place by all accounts. Though the Geth have made it treacherous. You might like it here too if you gave it a chance, Commander. I never thought I'd stay in one place for long, but here, I will stay here.
Why is that?
This place is barely holding together. Why stay here?
I can't give you an answer to that, Commander. At least not one that you would comprehend. Why not try asking Phi Dan? Maybe he can tell you what I can't.
Yep. Alright, what can you tell me? Let's go ahead and ask you some personal questions.
What's a Solarian doing on a human colony?
This Solarian goes where the credits are. Or I did. A well-stocked freighter can be a profitable investment on a new colony. But once I was here, I decided to stay on. The colony life grows on you after a while.
Yeah, doesn't it just? Especially when you got these spores that you're taking in being in control of. Alright, what kind of stock do you have here?
How do you keep things in stock in conditions like this?
My list of consumers has shrunk significantly since the attacks, and few of those have time for shopping.
Yeah, go figure. Alright, tell me about your name.
What's your name, Solarian?
My full name is Goratu Heranon Maldinest God Inost Ledra. Humans usually employ surname and given name only. Inost and Ledra in my case.
It's quite a long one.
Why's your name so long?
We are named for our origins. Goratu is my homeworld, Heranon my clan's country, Maldinest and Got are the city and district where I live.
That's a mouthful. Alright, show me your stock, bud.
Let me see what you have.
Of course. I may be able to provide a few interesting items.
Yep, like that. That license is what we'll take. Thank you very much. Have a good day, sir. Alright, we'll talk to this lady who gets nervous. Well, first we'll talk to, let's see if they've changed anything.
Will weaken us in the long run.
At least we got a chance to regroup.
Yep.
You're the commander of the ship that just landed.
Can you tell me about the colony?
What do you know about the colony?
We just arrived a short time ago. It seemed like any other colony at first, but it's different somehow.
Different how?
What do you mean?
It's hard to explain. It's kind of like... I can't describe it. You should speak with Phi Dan. He knows the colony better than me.
She cuts off the conversation quick, and I don't remember which one triggers her to cut it off. I do think it's when you ask her about the... Well, you ask her basically, you know, what is it she's doing. That's when she kind of shuts down. I'll go ahead and see if she says anything about the ship's owner.
Are you the captain of this freighter?
Not originally. The captain died in one of the Geth raids. I'm the last crew member. We shouldn't even be here. The Solarian merchant promised us a fortune. I wish... I suppose it could be worse.
Could you fly it?
What's wrong with the ship? Isn't she space-worthy?
There's too much damage. Maybe if the Geth stopped attacking, I could fix her. Then again, if there were no Geth, I might just stay on a while.
Alright, Shepard, again with the personal questions.
What do you do here?
I'm just watching over the ship, making sure she doesn't get any worse. If nothing else, she's good for hiding in when those Geth come over the walls.
That's when you ask her what she's doing exactly.
It looks like you're monitoring something.
No, well, just ship diagnostics. It's nothing. I should get back to it, but Phi Dan, what's the report on? I should go.
Hey, I say I should go. What are you doing? What's the matter?
Maybe I can help you. What are you trying to diagnose?
No, thanks, really. Now, please, I need to get back to work.
Yep, she's had enough chit-chat. Well, on we go. Yeah, see, that's a... You know... That's a good touch, because it does bring home that these people have been under siege and are really feeling it. And losing numbers.
You aren't one of us. You should go to Phi Dan.
Yep, we'll ask him about the strange behavior, see what he says.
Commander, what can I do for you?
You people are weird.
Some of the colonists are acting strange.
We're a close-knit group, Commander. Most of us have lost loved ones, friends.
These aren't trained soldiers. Nobody taught us how to deal with the horrors of war.
This is our home. We've watched the Geth slowly destroy everything that is important to us. Don't judge us too harshly.
Yep. All right.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
Thanks. All right. I Got a bunch of things we're gonna do down here. One of them, shutting down the transmitter, has been changed a little bit, and I'd say pretty well improved. You'll see as we get there. Now, we'll just continue to wipe out any guests that get in front of us. I was gonna make mention of. Oh God, there we go. They're everywhere. Can't really save her either, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, she gets smoked no matter what. I was gonna make mention when we were talking about Jennifer Hale. Damn, pretty grisly. I don't know how I didn't ever make the connection about how I put Bastula's hair on her, and of course Bastila is also voiced by Jennifer Hale. I don't know why I never made that connection. But yeah, that's the hair belongs to the voice, I guess. Also, I remember I started looking up some of the stuff about KOTOR that I should have remembered. Like the name of the main baddie you're dealing with in that, of course, is Darth Malik. You're kind of hearing. I will not spoil KOTOR, and I'm not gonna. Won't allow anyone in the comments to spoil that one either, because that's just a tremendous game with a pretty awesome story and a pretty cool twist in it.
This valve looks like part of a large system. There are likely others we need to activate as well.
Alright, thank you, Tally. We'll get on that. Yeah, dealing with Darth Revan, of course, and but Darth Malik.
Look like it's on yet. We should keep looking.
We got one more to go there, Rex. Is the voice of Robin Sachs. Now, also, the first time I made mention of him, I called him Robert Sachs. I got it right the second time I said his name, but yeah, it's Robin Sachs, who unfortunately passed in 2013. Citadel DLC being his last bit of work. Tremendous actor. Also was the voice, the character for Ceres in Galaxy Quest. That's a terrific movie. But yeah, his character Admiral Sal Karath, might be how his last name is pronounced. I can't remember, but Saul is pretty much Cartho Nassi, who is Caden's same voice actor, is kind of his main nemesis there in that story. Yeah, I was having trouble remembering some of these, folks' names and crap. It's like, it's tough being 50, man. You forget so much stuff that used to be so easy to recall as things, but. Got him. Alright, is there a valve here? Yep. Alright. Nice.
Perimeter clear.
Thanks, Tal. Alright, we'll go ahead.
There! That did it! The system is active.
Get our own safe. Yep, we got the water back in business. We're gonna go ahead and speak with the guy who's down here fighting a good fight against the Thorian. Trying to keep his mind intact. Hey there, bud. How's it going?
You don't want to go down there.
Out of my way. Why not?
What's back there?
I could tell you everything. How would you like that? No! That was a good one. Very intense.
You alright, man?
What's the matter with you?
Just invoking the Master's whip helps remind me I'm still alive. You're here for the Geth, aren't you? You're not the only one interested in those things.
What do you mean?
Who else is looking for the Geth?
Not looking for. Looking to get rid of. They're a thorn in the side of the... Ah! Ah! Trying to get to the... Dying!
This one is no longer fit. We should leave him.
Kill him. No, we won't be doing that. Anything I can do to help, bud?
Is there anything I can do to help you? Do you even want help?
Help me? No. No one can help me now. I'd rather die fighting!
Fighting what exactly, bud?
Fighting what?
Not that kind of fight. It's like running through a thorn bush. The more you struggle, time's up. Company's coming. Ask Faidan. Ask him about the... Ah!
I'll ask him about the ah. See what he says.
Look out.
Yep. Me too, Rex.
I won't do it. I won't. I can't. I won't do it. My mind is my own. My mind is my own. My mind is my own. My mind.
Man, you gotta respect Ian. He's trying, man. It's driving him mad, but he's trying to fight it. Yep. Pretty rough. I don't think we can go down that way any further. No. I was also gonna make mention in KOTOR, which of course is made by BioWare, so it's the same folks. Kimberly Brooks, who gives the voice of Ashley, she does some little side characters in it. You got Courtney Taylor, who gives voice to Johanny, one of the Jedi you can pick up. Well, she's kind of a Padawan, I think. She's still learning. Kind of falling for the dark side. She... Move this way. Which way I want to... I'll go this way first. She, plays, of course, Jack in Mass Effect 2. But yeah, there's quite a bit of connection between the games, being no surprise with them both being connected by BioWare. Made by BioWare, rather. Man, you are getting wrecked. I think the alpha's back there normally. Let's see. Tough sucker, but
The Geth ignored these beasts. Their only targets were the colony survivors.
yep. Alright, get the power cells up here, of course. Alright. Well, all we got left to do is the transmitter. Seems like, too, when you get paid for this, it's like an insane amount of money. Which is, you know, cool. But, like, that didn't happen with the, like, with those missions, the little quests on, the Novaria where you know, they're wanting to pay you $500, $750. Man. Man. Love explosive rounds. Alright, there's gonna be a few Krogan down in here, man. This could be a really tough fight on, well, even now, but probably, but on higher difficulties. Man, Krogan are something else in this first game. We'll try lighting them on fire. Yeah. Once they start charging you, man. Oh shit. Sorry, Rex. Oh boy. Oh boy. Harness, maybe. Try sabotaging the weapons. Yeah, I thought they were gonna take out Tally right there. Oh, we got another one still. Alright, cool. Yeah, KOTOR, man, that's one of the greatest games of all time. That's probably my first ever RPG that I actually played.
This transmitter belongs to the Geth.
The transmitter is helping them communicate. We must destroy it.
I kind of mean true RPG kind of game, because I had played Final Fantasy VII and when it came out in '97. It's hard to consider that kind of an RPG, though, really, in my opinion. But I know in some aspects, I get why they do. But for me, KOTOR was my first ever RPG. I absolutely loved it. Okay, let's begin bypass. All right, we're gonna have a horde coming at us here.
Watch out!
Yeah. Explosive rounds, man, or something. Come on. Kill it with fire. Yeah, I knew about a big one was on its way. Ain't the last one either. Minute to go. Damn. Yeah, reset. A little too late. Alright. 10 seconds here. Almost done. Come on. Alright.
Blow that damn thing up or we're all dead.
We gotta kill. Gotta be sure we eliminate all these guys first. Yeah. Yep. Can't leave any hanging back there. Alright. Okay. Deactivate barrier. Thank you very much. Time for explosions.
That's it. I think we managed to stop them.
About time. Thought they'd never stop.
Yep. Cool. Yeah, they kept coming, but we handled them like a boss. Alright, so it's back to Fire Dam. Turn in all the folks. We'll head down and drive to meet with the people that are stuck down below. Go down, I think, back into the tunnels. This side, I think it's from the other side. We go from here. Yep, never mind. This is the way. Up. And yeah, nice work, guys. Yeah, we may call it a session when we get down to where that corporate shield and Elizabeth's mom's at. Also, that guy who we need to do a little side mission for, who, go ahead and just get a save here. And his name escapes me right now, but he has us retrieve his data, and that guy also helps Conrad in his little side quest thingamajig help that he gives us for the Crucible. There's so many like little things that check that for his little quest. I love it. It's pretty cool. Yep. All right, we took care of all of that. I'm pretty sure you could just skip all that and just, you know, head down and start taking it on and just pretty much abandoning this colony. But I don't ever really like to do that. That's, ooh, you know what? I may have to change our explosive rounds out though for when we come back to fight the Geth here, because I'm not gonna be killing all these people. That ain't something Shepard's gonna be doing. So I probably will have to, if I can remember, hopefully I will, to remove the explosive rounds, because that with the splash damage will just kill on these folks. I do like, oh, go ahead, bust out my weapon. See if, yeah, and they improved the melee for it. Before you had to kind of walk up to people and Shepard would go into animation, but it wasn't really, couldn't rely on it too much. And now you actually have a dedicated button. For me, it's the B button. Alright, let's talk to Fidan.
Commander, what can I do for you?
I stopped the Geth for you.
I destroyed a Geth transmitter in the tunnels. They won't be a problem any longer.
Thank you, Commander. We're in your... You've taken a great weight off my shoulders. I just wish I had such good news for every problem.
Let's talk about Zeus, Hope, and Feros in general.
Of course, Commander.
Yeah, I want to talk to you about Ian.
There's a guy living down in the tunnels. Is he one of yours?
That would be Ian. He's very sick.
Yeah, no kidding.
He seems to be more than just sick.
He hasn't been the same since the attack. We tried to help him, but he wouldn't listen to us. I can't help my people if they won't listen, Commander.
They wouldn't listen. They wouldn't listen. I tried medicating him, maybe.
Don't you have medical supplies? Something to help him?
I wish it was that simple. Ian was a good man I'd like to have with us. Please, Commander. I'd prefer not to talk about it anymore.
Yeah, I bet.
I'll talk to you when I learn more.
Good luck, Commander.
Alright. Go ahead and turn in the alpha meat. See how much money we get paid for doing this.
Hello again, Commander.
Alpha Mill is dead.
I killed the big Varen. The rest are yours.
Yeah.
Excellent. I'll organize a hunt when the immediate threat of the Geth is gone.
Nah, you got it.
I have to go.
Here, for your trouble. It's not much, I know, but it's all we can spare.
Not much, we'll see. Oh, it doesn't show because I'm already at the max. It's a great sum of money though, otherwise. Ah well. Alright, speak to her.
Nice work with those Geth. Glad you showed up. I still need the power cells for this generator, though.
Take a look at these bad boys.
I found these power cells in the tunnels. Are they what you're looking for?
I knew they'd turn up eventually. Here, Fidan gave me some requisition money. It's all yours. Now if I can kick these power cells into place, I'll have this colony up and running in no time.
Yep. Alright. Speak to her.
The water started running not long ago. Thanks to you, I assume. Now we just need to deal with the Geth and we can get back to growing this colony. Here, a few credits for your trouble.
Alright,
Thank you
thank
again,
you.
Commander.
Yep. Seems that the getting kind of caught up in a little bit in the dialogue. It's like it's what do you call that? I don't think they have anything more to say, and we're done in here. Like it's like the video's kind of getting a little caught. All right, we'll head down, get in the Mako, start our drive. Just right around this corner. Gotta save before I get in elevators. Alright. Oh, fight.
Watch out!
Oh, Lord.
I don't know how much more I can take.
I take it they all died. Alrighty then. Wonder if that'll count against me when trying to save the colonists at the end. I don't recall. Alright. Excuse me.
And now to the Geth base. Expect heavy resistance.
Yep. I'm not gonna worry too much about taking on the Geth out here. Or going down into these tunnels. That one's closed, but there is one that's open. Keep it moving.
She's my daughter. I'll wait as long as I have to.
There's one that's open now, right there. Oh boy.
We've got movement. Some kind of vehicle. Not one of the Geth.
Whoever that is,
They're coming right for us. Damn it. Is this comm unshielded? Son of a bitch.
Actually,
they
cut
seem
off
to
the
have
power.
caused some concern.
Yeah, we did, but like Tali was going to be saying more had I have stopped a little sooner. That sucks. Alright, let's hear what we got before us. How y'all doing?
That's close enough.
Relax, Jong. They're obviously not
Jong,
Geth.
that's the...
Get back, Juliana. Who are you? What do you want?
Easy guy. I'm here to help.
Commander Shepard, I'm here to remove your Geth problem.
You see? You worry too much.
And you trust too easily, Juliana.
I'm just glad to see a friendly face. I thought we were the only humans left on this planet.
Nope, you're not alone.
Fidan and some of the members of Zoo's Hope are still alive.
I thought you said they were all dead.
I said they were probably all dead.
They live, though the Geth have devastated their colony.
We know what that's like. Those damn synthetics are relentless.
I get it.
I'll do whatever I can to keep them away from you, but I need some information.
What kind of information?
Ignore him. The Geth are up in the Exogeny headquarters, just a bit further along the Skyway.
Those headquarters are private property, soldier. Remove the Geth and nothing else.
Yeah. Shut up, dude.
I'm not interested in your company's secrets.
Commander, before you go, my daughter, Lisbeth, she's missing.
They shouldn't waste time poking around. We could do a proper accounting of our casualties after the Geth are gone.
What a dick.
That's my daughter you're talking about. She's still alive. I know it.
And where is she?
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
She was working in the Exogeny building when the attacks came.
Oh, yeah, there were several places she could hide. For a short time.
Do my best to find her.
If she's in there, I'll get her out.
Thank you, Commander. Thank you.
You guys have any idea what the reason for this attack is? What caused it?
Do you know what the Geth are after?
I have no idea. We certainly haven't found anything of use. Something Exogeny is keen to remind us of.
We need to recoup our expenses. It's nothing personal.
What can you tell me about Zeus Hope?
How did you get split up from the Zoo's Hope colony?
Most of us live closer to the Exogeny building. Zoo's Hope was mostly used as a port. When the Geth hit, we scattered. Until you told us about the others, we assumed they were killed in the first wave. If we had known they were still alive, we might have attempted to join them.
Yeah, you still could.
They're fairly secure now. Maybe you should do that.
No. I don't think that's a good idea. We have no vehicles, and the Skyway offers little protection.
Yeah, that's
like
quite
the
true.
building we're in now?
Listen, our best hope is to sit tight and wait for company reinforcements. They'll come eventually.
Yeah, I didn't clear the the Skyway, so it probably isn't too safe for them to head back. I mean, yeah, they might be better here just trying to protect that, one entrance. Yeah, we're talking about the colony.
Tell me about the colony.
We established ourselves here 4 years ago. Growth was steady until the attacks. Our biggest challenge has been the lack of resources. There's just so little here of value. Still, we were making a go of it. It was even starting to feel like home.
And what brought you here?
What brought you here?
I guess I thought this would be the start of a new life. I wanted to go where I could feel like I was making a difference. Instead, everything we built is destroyed. It's very hard not to lose hope.
Yeah, that'd be pretty frustrating. You tell about the exogenic facility?
What was the building used for?
Oh, yeah, we repurposed that structure to serve as headquarters for Exogeny. That's mostly offices with a number of light-duty R&D labs.
Exogeny is a master at repurposing anything and everything.
The company has to make a profit somehow, Juliana. Feros is a long way from self-sufficient.
Can you tell about Elizabeth's location?
Where's your daughter, Juliana?
Somewhere at the Exogeny headquarters, I hope.
Alright. Stay put, and I'll be back.
Stay bunkered down until I find out what the Geth are after.
Of course. And please remember, if you see my daughter...
Oh, alright.
You can survive out there, no problem. I was hoping you'd have a moment to speak with me. I've got a bit of a problem.
Evan Hustle. Alright, of course.
What do you need?
I need to retrieve some data. It's not a big job, but it pays well.
Go on.
I'm listening.
Good. Poking around in the ruins has become a bit too dangerous for me.
What is it about you that makes people assume we enjoy being in harm's way?
Good question.
It's not that bad, really. All you need to do is find my console at Exogeny headquarters and drop the data onto this OSD. It's that simple.
Yeah, I might be able to help you out.
I'll look around if I get the chance.
I appreciate it. That data could be worth a lot of money. Of course, this all depends on getting out of here alive.
Tell me about what kind of data am I getting?
Tell me about the data I'm getting for you.
Plans for a few prototype mods.
Ooh.
I'm a freelancer. Some of my mods are highly sought after.
Oh, man. This guy's got the mods. I'm helping him for sure.
Why work in the middle of nowhere if your skills are so useful?
Maybe I've got a bit of the frontier spirit in me. That, and the alternative is a bit too secure for my liking. Freelancers don't have to worry about security as much, so long as we keep a low profile.
Alright, I should go.
Time to get moving.
Just keep in mind what I said.
Yep, I'm on it. Alright guys, we'll be back. Hold it down. Oh, never mind me walking into shit. Promise I'm way cooler than that. Alright, I think what we're gonna do is head over, kind of clear that little level before you drop down, and that's where we'll close. Just a wee bit more driving and a little bit of gas slaughter at the other end, and we'll call it a day. Go. Alright. There we go. Kind of.
Yours for this. The Skyway's calling. Yes.
I'm just firing blindly. I mean, I guess I'm always kind of firing blindly, but I think that's stuff that's coming from, you know, whoa, oh, got me. Again, down in those tunnels, little side areas, there's a couple that you can go into here as well. Ooh, you got jacked up. Look, man, look out here. Look, we're pretty damn high up. There's a reason they call it the Skyway, because, I mean, we're definitely at very high elevation here. Up. I wasn't watching where I was going. I was looking at the building to see if you could see the guest ship. Yeah. Yep. Too bad you couldn't actually destroy it from out here. That'd be kind of cool.
Resistance will be extremely heavy once we are inside.
Indeed. Let's see if I park it facing this way when I come out. Is with Elizabeth, will it still be facing that way, or will they automatically turn it? We'll see. All right. Clear out this little top level right before we're supposed to drop down. Yeah, this is a little tough one right in here when you open up the crate and it automatically wakes up the geth that's sitting right there. I think you could just do this and it'll wake them up. I don't know if it does much damage, but we'll try it. Yep. Got him. Yeah, it's good to show you first time you're playing it and you open this. As soon as you turn around, it starts waking up on you. It's like, holy shit. Yeah, that's a tough little fight in that little tiny room. Tally. Yep, still on your shoddy. I wonder if I should get you on your shoddy, because we're going to be dealing in pretty much tighter quarters now. There's some bit bigger spots. Come on. You guys are so terrible at doors. It shouldn't be hard, team. See? Alright. Yeah, you're on your shoddy, good. Alright, as you see here, the shield is up. I think we might get a little bit of dialogue as we approach it. See?
Typical Geth deployment. We'll need another route in.
Yes, we will. You got anything more to say, Ta?
I doubt anyone's still alive in here. The Geth are very thorough.
Yep.
I doubt anyone's still alive in here. The Geth are very thorough.
You got anything to say, Rex?
Time to clean this place out.
Yes, sir. But we're going to be doing that next time. I want to thank you all so much for joining me. I'm having a great time. This has got quite a bit done here on Feros. Next up, we'll be heading on into here, taking down that guest ship, dealing with all the geth that's in here. There's quite a bit. Heading back, taking on the Thorian, and finishing up here on Feros. So, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I'll catch you all around in the next time. This is RK Craig signing off. Catch you around. Later.